Muqtada al Sadr is an Iraqi Shia scholar, politician and militia leader. He is the leader of the Sadrist movement and the leader of the peace companies. A successor to the militia he had previously led during the American military presence in Iraq, the Mahdi Army. In 2018, he joined his Sadrist political party to the Syrian Alliance, which subsequently won the highest number of seats in the 2018 and 2021 Iraqi parliamentary elections. He is suspected of having ordered the assassinations of Abdul Majid al-Kuwaiti in 2003. Although he denies the charge and his involvement remains unproven, he belongs to the prominent Sadr family that hails from Jabal Amal in Lebanon. Before later settling in Najaf, Sadr is the son of Muqtada al Sadr, an Iraqi religious figure and politician who stood against Saddam Hussein, and the nephew of Muhammad Baqir al-Sadr. He is often styled with the honorific title Sayyid. His formal religious standing within the Shiite clerical hierarchy is comparatively mid-ranking. As a result of this, in 2008 Sadr claimed for himself neither the title of Mujtahid nor the authority to issue any fatwas. In early 2008, he was reported to be studying to be an Ayatollah, something that would greatly improve his religious standing. Muqtada al Sadr is the fourth son of a famous Iraqi Shia cleric, the late Grand Ayatollah Muhammad Sadiq al Sadr. He is also the son-in-law of Grand Ayatollah Muhammad Baqir al Sadr. Both were revered for their concern for the poor. Muqtada is Iraqi. His great-grandfather is Ismail as Sadr Muhammad Sadiq al Sadr. Muqtada al Sadr's father was a respected figure throughout the Shia Islamic world. He was murdered, along with two of his sons, allegedly by the government of Saddam Hussein. Muqtada's father-in-law was executed by the Iraqi authorities in 1980. Muqtada is a cousin of the disappeared Musa al-Sadr, the Iranian-Lebanese founder of the popular Amal movement. In 1994, Sadr married one of Muhammad Baqir al-Sadr's daughters. He has no children. Muqtada al-Sadr gained popularity in Iraq following the toppling of the Saddam government by the 2003 invasion of Iraq. Sadr has on occasion stated that he wishes to create an Islamic democracy. Sadr commands strong support after the fall of the Saddam government in 2003. Muqtada al-Sadr organized thousands of his supporters into a political movement, which includes a military wing known as the Jaysh al-Mahdi or Mahdi Army. The name refers to the Mahdi, a long since disappeared imam who is believed by Shias to be due to reappear when the end of time approaches. This group periodically engaged in violent conflict with the United States and other coalition forces, while the larger Sadrist movement has formed its own religious courts and organized social services, law enforcement, and prisons in areas under its control. Western media often refer to Muqtada al-Sadr as an anti-American or radical cleric. His strongest support came from the class of dispossessed Shia, like in the Sadr city area of Baghdad. Many Iraqi supporters see in him a symbol of resistance to foreign occupation. The Mahdi army was reported to have operated death squads during the Iraqi civil war. In a statement received by AFP on 15 February 2014, Sadr announced the closure of all offices, centers and associations affiliated with al-Shahid al-Sadr, his father, inside and outside Iraq, and announced his non-intervention in all political affairs, adding that no bloc will represent the movement inside or outside the government or parliament. Several times he has called for all paramilitary groups recognized by the Iraqi state to be dissolved after the complete defeat of ISIL and that all foreign forces then leave Iraqi territory. He surprised many when he visited the crown princes of both Saudi Arabia for the first time in 11 years, and the United Arab Emirates in 2017 and earlier, and was criticized in some Iranian circles. In April 2017, he distinguished himself from other Iraqi Shiite leaders in calling on Iranian-backed Syrian President Bashar al-Assad to step down and save the country from more bloodshed. Sadr's efforts to strengthen relations between Saudi Arabia and Iraq mirror those of former Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi. Muqtada is widely suspected of ordering numerous assassinations against high-ranking Shiite clergy. including a 2003 bombing of the house of Grand Ayatollah Muhammad Saeed al-Hakim, and the 10th of April 2003 murder of Grand Ayatollah Abdul Majid al-Khoi at a mosque in Najaf. On the 13th of October 2003, fighting broke out in Karbala, when al-Sadr's men attacked supporters of moderate Shiite Grand Ayatollah Ali al-Sistani near The Imam Hussein Shrine. Shortly after the US-led coalition ousted Saddam Hussein and his Ba'ath regime, al-Sadr voiced opposition to the coalition provisional authority. He subsequently stated that he had more legitimacy than the coalition-appointed Iraqi governing council. He